Hello everybody and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Last time, our sweet, amazing boyfriend, who I totally don't actually really hate, Vace, has shown up, and it's time to win his heart. It's gonna take a while, because not only do we have to raise our friendship with him, but we also have to break him and Anemone up at some point, which is gonna be fun. You know, I love hurting my friends. But it's, to start with, Vace actually wants to talk to us, so let's see, what do you want? You find Vace in the garrison lounge, holding court with a small group of young soldiers, listening to him tell a story about his latest expedition. He's gesturing animatedly with his arms and snarling like a beast. And then I shot it out of the sodding sky. Bam, bam! Vace finishes as you approach. The gathered crowd hoots and hollers for him, which he accepts magnanimously. Looking around, you see that it's mostly his Helio crew. You can tell from their uniformly close-cropped hair and perfect posture. But there are some faces you recognize from the colony. Anemone is here, and she shoots you a little wave. I have my own story. You loudly boast that Vace's story is nothing. You walk right into the crowd of listeners. All eyes turn towards you, including Vace's, who is regarding you with a curious mixture of annoyance and interest. You tell them about the time you... saved Professor Howell when I was only 11. You tell the story of how you saved Professor Howell when he was cornered in the classroom by an alien. You don't have to embellish much. Everyone is rapt as you describe finding him with his throat already cut open, covered in blood, and the heated battle with the monster that followed. Damn, Vace says, clearly impressed. You must be the coolest person on this whole podunk planet. Vace's friends laugh while the colonists look at each other and smile awkwardly, already not wanting to disagree with Vace, all except for Anemone, who joins in and laughs loudest of all. Vace kicks out another stool from his table. Well, hero, come sit beside the king. You take a seat beside Vace. He crosses his arms and sits back, looking at you appraisingly. I didn't think this colony made them like you, he says. I thought you were all farmers and hippies. But you I like. You've got a warrior's soul. The other Heliopause teenagers look at you approvingly. The only thing this colony's good for is sport. I can't wait to get out there and shoot some aliens, Vace says. He bangs on the table with his fist. Those null shits aren't gonna know what hit him. I love a man who can get what he wants. Vace kicks his head into the side and shoots you a cocky grin. You feel the weight of his gaze roam over your body. I do always get what I want. Oh god, I hate this! I hate this! You and Vace talk a while longer. Well, mostly he talks while you and his friends listen. Eventually, the little crowd breaks up as people move on to their other duties. Vace says goodbye to all the other Heliopause soldiers by name, and some of the colony ones too. Anemone lingers a little longer than the rest, catching Vace's eye. He reaches out to her, and they grasp forearms. It's good to have you around, Anemone, he says. For a colony brat, you're pretty legit. That's the nicest thing he's said so far. Thanks, Anemone replies, eyes wide. You're pretty cool too. Anemone scuttles away after that, her face is red. Eventually, it's just the two of you left. Vace stands up and puts his hands on his hips, surveying the garrison, his kingdom. All we did in the Heliopause was train for this exact moment, he says. We were literally made for this. We're the best of the best. He leans into your space and fixes you with a wolfish smile, which makes me the best thing to happen to this planet since it started shitting out oxygen. Don't you forget it. I won't, because I love you. Oh, God. Oh, I definitely need to relax after that. Talking to him stressed me out. I definitely wasn't already at 100 stress. It was just that one conversation with Vace that did it. I'm gonna forget the card I just got. The suns rise again afterglow, heralding a new year. It's your 16th birthday. Let's see. Oh, someone's banging on the door. It's Nemi! She bounds into your room and wraps you in the biggest, rib-crackingest hug as possible, lifting you off the ground. Happy birthday, friendo! She exclaims. Am I the first? I ran all the way here so I could be the first. Your dad wakes up shortly after that, and you order up your traditional birthday breakfast feast. He gives you a big squeezy hug and tells you he's proud of you. Oh, I love that they have, like... we've seen it before with the other characters who I've been friends with, but it's really cool how, like, depending on who your best friend is, that's who will show up. Alright, so I do have Sim here, but I don't know if we'll do anything with him per se, because, like, you know... like, helping him out will lead us to the good ending, and I don't really want to do that. We want the bad ending. So, we may not interact with him very much as we normally do. Sorry, Sim. So, I will do this though, because I think that this is what we need to do to get to, what's the word? To get to the hunting place, because I have not been there yet. Talk to Sim first. Not supposed to tell you anything, but it's so interesting to watch you figure things out. Humans, so curious, so smart. Prep my equipment. Alright, enter the cave. Oh, cool! I am trying to download the data for Sim because I figured I might as well, since I want to do an enemy's route right after this. And you can ask him. Physical storage media, eh? We don't use many of those, do we? He chuckles. Most everything's networked. He's happy to help you, though, and tells you to come to him with his workshop where he repairs robots. He starts rummaging around in a desk, then another desk, then a footlocker and a cabinet. He sticks his tongue through his teeth while he wiggles his arm all the way to the back set of drawers. What do you need it for, anyway? Your holopalm on the fritz? I can take a look at it for you. Huh. What if I tell the truth? You tell him an alien wants to watch old television shows so he can learn more about being humans. Professor Hal just chuckles as he finally pulls out the disc. Okay, whatever game it is you kids are playing. He doesn't believe me. He hands you a tiny cylinder the size of your pinky finger. Well, here it is. You can plug it in here and copy whatever you need from the HoloNet onto it. I'll leave you to it. You start carefully copying your favorite vids and games and then realize there's a shit ton more room on this device. Heck yeah! Thank you, Hal. Alright, let's do some training. Guard duty. There's a part of the new garrison you're not supposed to visit, deep underground, where the colony keeps dangerous animals that have been captured by the hunting parties and brought back to be studied. These aren't the cheerful fields where newly domesticated bristlebugs and float cows live out their days in peace and luxury. It's a grim place, filled with wild, furious, pacing creatures in circles, lashing at the reinforced glass, shooting acid from their whatevers. You know this because Security Chief Rhett has brought you here today, past many secure doors, so he can show you what you're up against. You should assume everything outside the colony walls is trying to kill you, he says gravely. Even if it doesn't look like it wants to sting you or bite you, that doesn't mean it can't spray acid, release poisonous spores, liquefy your insides with a sonic blast, or release a deadly neurotoxin. He points at you. If you don't know what that is, expect it's deadly. If you do know what it is, you should know how to kill it before it kills you. He teaches you about various xenofauna, their habitat, behavior, natural defenses, and weaknesses. Like always, he throws a lot of info at you, and he just expects you to be able to remember it flawlessly, right away. Yes, there will be a test, he says when you ask. It will be when you meet these monsters in the wild, and if you fail the test, you're dead. Okay. In fact, Rhett says, studying you ominously, you should be tested. Pop quiz, Yabby. Which animal has venom sacs and can camouflage it so well you're likely to step on it? You don't worry, you won't die if you get this question wrong. Today. Snap bladder, Unisaur, a muckwalker? A muckwalker? Oh, fuck. They do get underfoot, but they aren't poisonous to humans. Try again. Snap ladder. Correct, Rhett says with a smile. They're like a leg hold traps. They catch their prey by waiting for it to walk on top of them. Then they snap shut and hold their prey until it gives in. Adult snap bladders can move. Slowly, but it makes them ornery, especially when they're heavy with eggs. The young are too small to hunt like this, but they have venom sacs. Not too dangerous to humans unless you fall into a whole nest of them. He raises his eyebrow. I don't suggest you do that. Sir, yes, sir. I'm gonna do guard duty a little bit more, and then I'll relax and run out and see if the next part of that has appeared. Guard duty. It's your swearing-in ceremony, the day you officially become an officer. Security Chief Rhett doesn't usually give these titles to kids, but these are exceptional times. Nemi shoots you a subtle thumbs up as you swear your oath to serve the colony. She's being sworn in today as well, and though she's trying to keep a serious face, you can tell she's grinning inside. After this officer ceremony, Vace is sworn in as a lieutenant, the next rank up. He's only a little older than you, but they started training much younger on the heliopause. And, as Vace tells everyone, he's just very good. Nebby doesn't need any convincing. When the ceremony is over, she posts up at Vace's side and accompanies him for the rest of the party, laughing at all of his jokes and generally making eyes at him. I'm gonna give him a formal salute. You accept congratulations from the other colonists. It's weird. Before the Helios arrived, garrison members were called security personnel. Now everyone calls you a soldier, even the people you grew up with. Times have changed. Oh, the shimmer. I'm stay put, who cares? Sorry, Dad. Oh no, he's dead. Rip. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. It's a good thing I didn't go out and explore the colony. I should probably relax. Ooh, what if I be angry? It's okay to feel that way, Instance tells you, with uncharacteristic kindness that you find comforting. Grief is different for everyone. If you need more time off to rest, nobody will mind. I mean, I'm fine, but... Smash it before it hurts someone! Oh no. Oops, sorry, Hal. Plus, I would have gotten more engineering, but I'm mourning, so I got nothing. Well, this is going great. Finally, I can get rid of that one. Sorry, Deese, but 10 stress is not what I need right now. Oh? You arrive outside the garrison just as you spy a small unit of young Helio trainees finishing their daily run around the colony. Vace is easily in the lead. You swing yourself up on the fence and watch as the group breaks up into pairs for the next drill. As unit leader, Vace goes around and corrects everyone's form and checks in on them before he spots you and trots over. "What's up, colony kid?" he says, wiping his forehead. His training shirt clings to his chest, damp with sweat and showing off his muscles. "Missed you out there today. You should come for a run sometime." "You couldn't keep me away." "Hell yeah," Vace says, bumping his fist into yours. "Every day, at first sunrise. If you're late, you have to run it twice." "Been trying to get the other colony kids out here," Vace continues. "On the Helio, we were raised to believe that physical exertion does more than build muscles. It helps you think more clearly and boosts your immune system, too." He clenches his fists. "Not only that, but it strengthens the bond between brothers. It turns men into heroes." Vace looks like a hero, you think. Even just standing there, he has the same kind of presence as action heroes in the old vids from Earth. He looks so confidently in his element that everything he does looks effortless. You can't imagine him skinning his knee or having his voice crack or tripping over his feet, all three of which have happened to you this week. "Whatever you're doing, you look good." Vace smirks and props his elbow on the fence, leaning into your space. "Yeah, you're digging all this, huh? Talking about my favorite subject, baby." You hold your eyes for a few moments, unashamed. Vace picks up a water bottle and takes a big swig, rinsing out his mouth before spitting it into the dirt. "Not everyone's cut out to be a soldier," he says. "I mean, where would we be without people like Tangent giving us the intel we need?" He shrugs. "Anemone's pretty cool. She's got the right idea. And that cow guy, he's got the muscle, but..." Vace shakes his head with a snort. "Honestly, you all lack the discipline." "Okay. I have... Here. Yes, it's here. Alright, let me see if I can get through it. Let's see. Alright, well, I got that done. We touched the Overseer's thing, and he got mad at me. We did that. Oh, Verternalia! Alright, let's do another bot thing. Oh, there's a present for you on the table. XOXO, your secret admirer. Oh, that's probably gonna be Nemi. But I have been flirting a lot with Vace. So I don't know, because I kissed Deese once during my Tangent run, and he ended up being my secret admirer. I've been flirting with Vace a lot. I don't know if Vace is the type of person to do this thing, though, but we'll ask him. Alright, let's see. Xeno wrangling. Nemi and Vace are your competitors this year. They've both been training hard. Can't be any harder than wrestling you, Vace says, and Nemi goes red and punches him in the arm. The people watching gasp as the animal is brought out from the pens. It's a Unisaur, and a starving one from the looks of it. It growls and snaps its teeth at its herders. Full Unisaur are docile creatures. Hungry Unisaur are mindless rage machines. They eat like snakes, swallowing large prey whole and using their inner mouths to rip it up. This one is hungry enough to swallow you whole, if it catches you. Luckily, this one looks so hungry that it's weaker than usual, to give competitors a chance. Oh, yay! Let me kill this giant monster animal. 9. Eight, 7, 6, 4, and then let's just go boop. And 36 is doable, I believe. 5, 5, 4, 3. 3? Oh, 3. Alright, I don't know what the difference is. There we go. I did it. I win again. Lassoing the Unisaur is relatively easy, but you end up running around forever trying not to get skewered by its horn. You have to yank hard on the rope to wear it down before you can even try to ride it. There are a few moments where you realize your life is in actual danger. This Unisaur is no joke. You end up wounding the Unisaur with your clumsy attempts to wrestle it, but you didn't want to die. What were you supposed to do? After the festivities, everyone else descends on the feast. You heap your plate with more food than you can eat in 3 sittings. Everyone around you is so happy, but you can't help but notice the empty, who cares about my dad? He's fucking dead. I don't care. I've got Vace. Oh yeah, secret admirer. Let's try Vace first, just to see. Hey Yabby, he says, getting some training in? Someone gave you a databand, it might have been Vace. Are you my secret admirer? Vace looks confused. Oh, no, it's not him. It's Anemone. I think. Are you my secret admirer? Oh! Nemi goes as red as her hair. I mean, would it be weird if I was? No, I like you too. Nemi looks surprised. Wait, really? She says. What if I go in for a smooch? Is that too soon? Going for a smooch? You lean in and kiss Nemi on the cheek. When you pull away, she claps her hand against her cheek and jumps away like she's been burned. I have to go back to training now, she blurts out and runs away. I don't know how that will affect us with Vace. I mean, I think no matter what, we have to break them up. So, not much of a big deal, honestly. And that was cute. I don't know if Vace can be your secret admirer. Maybe he can be. I don't know, he just doesn't seem like the type of person that would do that, you know? He's like, oh, this is pointless, this is childish, training, training, training. Oh! You can train at the gym and upgrade cards. Interesting, I did not know that. Wait. Buy cards? Oh, no. No. Although that does remind me, I should check the, I should check up here and see if there's anything good to buy. Because I do need to raise my empathy a little bit. Just to be sure, because if it's at 20, I'm pretty sure that means we're good to whatever. You know, break them up. Does anything have empathy here? Creativity, persuasion. Apply to be a tutor. We need reasoning 30. I'm at reasoning 24. How can I raise my reasoning quickly? We can get empathy by tending to the animals. That'll work. Like cake? Oh, he does! Vace regards your gift with curiosity. Cake? He asks. I mean, I appreciate it, but why? It's not like it's my birthday. Well, why not? Let them eat cake. Oh? Vace is in the garrison lounge, taking up a whole table with his schoolwork. Oh, I definitely don't have enough engineering for that. Dang it! The way he acts like he emerged from the womb armed to the teeth, it's a little jarring to see him doing something as pedestrian as homework. He sees you and waves you over. Oh, Yabby, you care about all this Xeno shit, he says. Can you help me with this? I could give it a shot. You struggle to make sense of Vace's homework. The milk capacity and reproduction cycle of a float cow, dwarf moth migration patterns, Sci-fi communication? You haven't learned this stuff yet. Vace watches your face go on a journey as you realize you're in over your head. He laughs and closes his palm, and the production of his homework winks out of existence. Guess you're not as dweeby as I thought, he says. It's 2 liters per day, by the way, he adds. At your questioning look, he asks. The first question. The float cow milk production, for when you get there. Apparently, Vace knows a lot more about xenobiology than he's letting on. He snickers at your shocked expression. What? You think I'm an idiot who only knows how to hit things? He says, teasing. Not knowing anything about the enemy is the best way to get yourself killed out there. He leans in, a conspiratorial smile on his face. I just wanted to see if you would help. Oh, baby, I love me a big dumb man. Vace throws his head back and laughs, then looks you up and down appraisingly. Get it, Yabby? You know, Vace says, I actually thought this xenobiology bullshit was going to be hard. First thing I did when I found out I had to take Xeno B was go to that hippie Cal to see if we could work out a deal. You know, he does my homework, I get the guys to lay off bugging him about how he's a prissy little shit, that kind of thing. Vace scoffs. Gotta hand it to the guy. He can get loud when he's angry. He said we're a bunch of violent, thoughtless thugs, and he hates us and everything we stand for. Can you believe it? He wouldn't be able to waste his time buggering float cows or whatever the hell he gets up to in geophonics if it weren't for soldiers protecting his stupid ass. He can be king shit of Null Hill if he wants to be, Vace concludes, shrugging. I don't need anyone's help. Alright. You, Vace, and Nemi are all posted on guard duty together. It's pretty peaceful this time of year, so you're killing time at the firing range. Vace, though, will take any reason to show off. I was the best sharpshooter at the Heliopause, he boasts, lining up his next shot, even against the adults. No one can lay a finger on me. Nemi stares at him with open admiration. Wow, she says. How did you get so good, Vace? Vace fires his blast rifle, filling the air with a zap of ozone and obliterating the hollow target at the end of the range. Nothing special, he says. Some people are just naturally talented. He sidles closer to you, his head tilted proudly. What do you think, Yabby? If you're not impressed, I can show you some of my other skills. Vace, you're so cool! Yeah, you're so awesome, Nemi adds. You're so grown up. Vace looks pleased by all the attention, especially from you. It almost makes you feel bad for Nemi, but oh well. Oh, he's eating this up. Poor Nemi. We'll have her next round. You're on duty when you hear the colony sirens begin to sound the alarm. The attack is here. You report to the front and join the line of defenders, breaking through the tree line in a dark shape, lumbering out of the forest and across the firebreak. No, not one shape. Two faceless creatures join the fray! The colony prepares to defend itself against the two building-scale faceless, as well as a teeming swarm of smaller Xenos that seethe towards you. Hold steady, orders Chief Security Ret. Keep the line. No, Governor Lum yells. Oh yeah, this is when they... Wait, I need to see. Did we get enough colony defense? I don't even remember if I was doing that. I'm gonna... Motions you to fall back. The area inside the gates become... What did, Follow my lead. He turns and begins to run towards the approaching animal. What if I get in there? In the melee of disorganization, you get confused. You fire into the melee, screaming and retreating when some of the creatures get too close. You mostly just make things worse. Then an explosion goes off nearby and you freeze in shock as all you hear is a high-pitched whine. Out of the artillery smoke wafting over the battlefield, Lum comes running. Here they come! Here they come! He shouts joyfully. Oh god. Takes up the charge, shepherding the faceless. Explosion! Rocks and chunks of dirt platter all around you with the occasional thunk of burning mushwood. Those soldiers nearest to the blaze recoil in surprise. Clearly, no one but Lum knew the square had been rigged with explosives. You don't think anyone was caught in the blast, but it was close. Alright, let's see. The two faceless. Oh, we were good. Colony Defense 7. Dang. I didn't think we had enough. I didn't really do anything with that. Alright, but we're on to the next year. Oh, and we're all grown up. Look at our luscious locks. So does year 17. We're going to have to keep working. We're going to raise our empathy so that we can break them up. And we're also going to work on, of course, romancing our boy Vace a little bit more. I'm also going to try and keep up our friendship with Nemi, of course, and also try and keep an eye on Sim and see if I could raise my friendship with him. It would make my job a lot easier if I could just jump from this playthrough into dating Nemi, since my friendship is up with both of them. And then I can also do the Overseer's deal. It might be a little tough considering our stats. I might want to run out and gather some stuff during Nemi's run, but we'll see if we can do it. I bet we can do it. We've dealt with worse. You know, my demon child literally destroying my entire save file and all that. But anyways, until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourself, cuddle up with your BF, and have a good day. Don't touch me.